The power of rejection, from obstacle to stepping stone. In life, have we ever realized that when one door abruptly closes, it might be the best thing that has happened to us? This article delves into the art of rejection, drawing inspiration from the thoughts of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Rejection is not the obstacle that knocks us down, instead, it is the force propelling us forward. Let's explore the power behind this word, understanding that it is not a mockery of fate, but a subtle affirmation from the universe for greater things. Ignore them, reclaim yourself. When life turns its indifferent back on you, the first lesson is to learn to ignore those who overlook you. This is not pettiness, but a powerful declaration of self-worth. Don't retreat, stand taller, because ignoring others is not your loss, but theirs. When others feel you are not worth their time, remember that it's their choice, not your deficiency. This choice conveys the message, I deserve more. Like a mirror reflecting their behavior, showcase your unaffected attitude. Focus on life, goals, and happiness. Immerse yourself in fulfilling activities, whether it's reading, exercising, learning new skills, or enjoying the company of those who truly care about you. Not for revenge, but to reclaim energy, invest in genuinely important things. Handle rejection without sinking into pain, see it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-esteem, let their indifference bounce back. Thrive in rejection, demonstrate emotional maturity, and prove your inner strength. Your value does not diminish, stay loyal to yourself, and your actions speak louder than their silence. Maintaining composure, not letting emotions rule. In the face of rejection, the second lesson teaches us not to react emotionally, but to employ a secret weapon, composure. Choosing a thoughtful response instead of letting emotions run wild is the essence of Stoic philosophy. Composure is not about suppressing emotions, but avoiding letting them take control when faced with neglect. When confronted with rejection, Stoic philosophy advises a calm and thoughtful response. It's easy to feel disheartened when dismissed. Stoicism suggests taking a step back and questioning why it bothers you. Often, the pain stems from internal insecurity, and it's time to become pragmatic. Take a deep breath, reflect on why a fleeting moment cannot define you. Focus on your actions and responses, maintaining politeness and kindness. This approach is not passive, but asserts emotional mastery, recognizing that self-worth is not contingent on external approval. Remaining composed in the face of rejection not only aids in dealing with difficulties, but also fosters growth, discovering inner tranquility independent of external validation. On the journey to confidence, learn to independently cherish yourself. By maintaining composure, reveal true strength and resilience. Confidence attracts people, and it doesn't crumble in the face of indifference. Keeping calm is not just a response, it's also a stepping stone for growth, transforming rejection into an opportunity for personal development. This is the wisdom of Stoicism. Excluding rejection, embracing new possibilities. When facing rejection, the third lesson teaches us the art of transcendence, viewing it as a powerful tool in our toolbox. This doesn't mean forgetting or pretending rejection doesn't sting, but channeling this experience into something transformative. Rejection may trigger pain and impulsive reactions, but Stoic philosophy advocates a calm and thoughtful response. When others belittle, don't indulge in frustration. Stoicism suggests taking a deep breath, contemplating why you feel troubled, often rooted in personal insecurity. Focus on your actions and responses, not on others' behavior. Maintain politeness and kindness. If reaching out, do so with genuine concern rather than expectations. This is about being proactive rather than reactive, becoming the master of your emotions. Self-worth isn't determined by others' approval, strength lies in response, not treatment. The game changer is maintaining composure in the face of rejection. It's the journey to confidence, learning to independently value yourself. By staying calm, display true power, attract others, and withstand indifference. Keeping composure not only helps in adversity but also fosters growth, turning rejection into a stepping stone for personal development. This is the Stoic way. Rejection as a crucible, an opportunity for resilience. The fourth lesson teaches us that when facing rejection, we should view it as a crucible for resilience. Rejection may be painful, but it's also an opportunity to showcase a resilient character. Being overlooked in a meeting or ignored for a promotion should not cause you to wither due to rejection. Instead, channel your energy into constructive actions, focusing on showcasing your skills or leading new initiatives. Your value doesn't diminish with neglect, rather, it's a bright opportunity to showcase your true self, unobstructed by the shadows of rejection. The saying goes, when one door closes, another one opens. This is the blueprint for practical action. Rejection doesn't reflect your worth, but guides you to a place where you are needed more. Being overlooked, perhaps the universe is signaling you to move towards a direction more aligned with your talents and passion. Consider rejection as a catalyst, re-evaluate your core strengths, and transform to fully utilize them. Create success stories, every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Embrace the full spectrum of emotions, gracefully move forward. Stoic philosophy teaches focusing on what is within our control, actions and reactions. In the face of rejection, empathize with yourself and others. Ignoring colleagues may be their struggle with insecurity. Understanding is not weakness, but a demonstration of inner strength. Grow from experiences, contemplate, learn, and rise from the ruins of rejection like a phoenix, stronger and wiser. Rejection is not the end of the story, but a turning point, propelling you towards the most authentic and resilient version of yourself. Face it calmly, with ancient wisdom and youthful vigor, turning the greatest fear into an ally for personal growth and success. Silent understanding, proving self-worth. The fifth lesson teaches us that when facing rejection, silence is a powerful tool in the emotional toolkit. Silence is not just the absence of sound, but a proactive and strategic form of silence. When overlooked or rejected, resist the urge to bridge the gap immediately, choose to embrace silence. This is not manipulation but a reclaiming of power. Silence is not just for them, but a means to recalibrate yourself, remembering that your value is not dependent on someone's approval. Silence is a strategic act, refocusing on goals, passion, and life. It's a reset button, providing clarity and strength. The time without contact is not indifferent, but a boundary set for the soul. This silence conveys, I value myself too much to chase or beg. This mindset is resilient and powerful, demonstrating a view of self-worth and confidence. In a world expecting instant responses, your silence may be intriguing and attractive. It indicates that you are not easily swayed, living a life of interests and priorities beyond rejection. This approach may not change them, but it ensures your own transformation, making you stronger, more composed, facing everything with elegance. Proving them wrong is not just for others, but for yourself. Turn rejection into a driving force for growth, re-evaluate and showcase levels beyond expectations. It's a journey of personal excellence, a silent revolution of self-improvement, redefining the understanding of your own capabilities. Ultimately, proving them wrong is truly about transforming your own image. The journey of self-improvement not only surprises others, but also redefines the understanding of your own capabilities. The greatest victory is realizing that the only recognition that truly matters is self-recognition. Embracing joy, radiating the light of resilience. The sixth lesson teaches us that when facing rejection, building resilience through embracing joy is essential. The true essence of life shines brightest when we step out of our comfort zones. Embracing joy strategically builds resilience. Overcoming the urge to retract and seeking happiness is a declaration against the impact of rejection. Exploring new hobbies, reigniting passion, and growing in social connections are declarations against rejection. Remembering the value of community, thriving in social interactions. Inviting friends to share moments not only uplifts the spirit, but also confirms your place in relationships. Every laughter, every story, is a part of your greater narrative, thriving and growing in connections and shared resilience. The real magic happens in the unknown. Rejection is a closed door, but, in reality, it opens many more doors. Trying new foods, exploring communities, attending unfamiliar workshops are opportunities for growth. Each experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, empathetic, and better equipped to handle life's twists and turns. The goal is not to forget rejection, but to grow from it, turning every denial into a stepping stone toward a richer, more vibrant life. Transforming neglect into opportunity, climbing the ladder of self-development. The seventh lesson teaches us to transform moments of neglect into catalysts for personal growth, focusing on self-improvement and community engagement rather than seeking approval. In rooms where you are almost overlooked, opportunities lie hidden. Stoic philosophy teaches transforming moments of neglect into catalysts for personal growth, climbing the ladder of one's development. Physical exercise, exploring hobbies, and career advancement are not just tasks but tools for sculpting a stronger, more resilient self. Sharing the journey is not for applause but for connection. Discussing interests or achievements is a bridge to connect with resonant individuals. Engaging in volunteer service, building social networks not only enriches your resume but also weaves a meaningful tapestry of interpersonal relationships. Personal growth is intertwined with contributing to a greater good. When establishing social status, striving to become a better version of oneself is crucial. Each step is towards improvement, enhancing the community. This transformation is not about being seen, but about witnessing your own growth and helping others grow. The Stoic philosophy mindset is a powerful tool for navigating the currents of rejection in modern society, transforming the tide of rejection into a powerful wave of positive change. The power of silence, respecting your inner calm in the face of neglect. The eighth lesson teaches us to choose silence when faced with neglect, not as indifference, but to maintain inner peace. By focusing on what matters, building genuine professional relationships, and strategically withdrawing when necessary, we demonstrate respect for our own strength and dignity. In the face of neglect, sometimes the most powerful response is silence, a matter of respecting your inner calm. Instead of wasting energy seeking attention, redirect your focus to those who value you and initiate conversations in social settings. Recognize that your value is not defined by others' acknowledgement. In interactions, maintain professionalism, be concise and clear without delving into personal depths. It's not about showing off, but about self-preservation. By maintaining purely business relationships, leaving no room for drama, you signal that you're here for important matters, not theatrics. This approach helps keep your focus on significant matters, enabling you to stand firm in indifference without being shaken. Ultimately, if neglect persists, embrace the power of departure. It's not a failure but a strategic retreat, understanding that energy is better invested elsewhere, in relationships that bring you joy and growth. Choosing not to engage in one-sided struggles transcends not just one person but leads to better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a tranquil mindset. The response to indifference is not a failure but a testament to strength and self-respect. The wisdom of silence, maintaining dignity and personal growth. The ninth lesson teaches us to choose silence when faced with indifference, not to gain the upper hand, but to maintain dignity. Using silence is not about provoking others, but a tool for self-reflection and emotional control. It's a moment to understand feelings, sift through thoughts, find clarity, protecting inner peace while providing an opportunity for personal growth. Choosing silence in the face of indifference is not to gain the upper hand, but to maintain dignity. Stoic philosophy teaches using silence, not to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional control. When someone ignores you, choosing silence as a response allows it to become a period of introspection. Understand your feelings, sift through thoughts, and find moments of clarity. It's not about punishing the other person, but protecting inner peace. This silence presents a profound opportunity for personal growth, a moment opened up to oneself. Stoic philosophy encourages using such moments to reflect on virtues, values, and interactions with the world. Ask why you are disturbed, what you can learn, and how you can grow. This silence is constructive and non-destructive, strengthening character and responding in alignment with principles. Choosing silence is a conscious decision rooted in self-love and wisdom, avoiding decisions beneath your standards of behavior. It's an acceptance of Stoic philosophy's call for moderation and self-control. Choosing not to respond not only disregards others, but also focuses on listening to oneself. It's a practice of staying calm, concentrating on one's personal journey, and embodying the tranquility idealized in Stoic philosophy in the face of adversity. Independence and dignity, a philosophical approach beyond indifference. The 10th lesson teaches us that when facing indifference, the Stoic way is rooted in self-respect and independence, not pleading for attention but calling for a reaffirmation of one's own value. This approach is not a performance for an audience, but an opportunity to transform rejection into a chance to strengthen resolve and deepen self-worth by focusing on what truly matters. In the face of indifference, the Stoic way is not to plead for attention, but to call for rootedness in self-respect and independence. When someone ignores you, it's not a cue to perform louder for them. Instead, it's an opportunity to turn inward, reaffirming your own value. Stoic philosophy teaches that self-respect should not waver with others' attention, it should stand firm, knowing that your value is not up for negotiation. Invest passionately in pursuits, carry a self-sufficient heart, not to make others realize what they missed, but to recognize what you bring to the team. Immerse yourself in activities that fulfill you, connect with those who appreciate you, and cultivate a life that makes you proud. This is not passivity, but an active embrace of your own growth and happiness, gradually diminishing the need for external validation. Rather than chasing fleeting attention, invest in yourself, build a satisfying life, and remain independent of others' opinions. Confidence and self-assurance become byproducts of personal development and achievement, not a performance staged for an audience. This Stoic approach is not just about dealing with rejection, but transcending it, turning rejection into an opportunity to enhance determination and deepen self-worth by focusing on what truly matters. Calm responses, kindness without indulgence. The 11th lesson teaches us to choose kindness in response to indifference while keeping the emotional world intact. It's not about becoming indifferent, but protecting inner peace. Responding with calmness and kindness, without letting others' behavior affect emotional states, showcases the powerful embodiment of Stoic wisdom. Even in the face of indifference, choose to respond with kindness while keeping emotions intact. It's not about becoming indifferent, but protecting inner peace. When someone ignores you, feeling hurt is a natural response. Stoic philosophy advises not to react with emotional fluctuations, but to greet the situation with tranquility. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or well wishes without carrying the burden of expectations. Kindness is a gift, not a transaction. maintaining emotional distance is not building walls but setting boundaries. This is about understanding to control oneself when unable to control others' reactions. This distance is not weakness, but a symbol of strength and self-respect. Consciously choose not to let others' behavior sway emotional states. By maintaining kindness with a sense of distance, you convey, "I choose not to let your indifference affect my balance." This way protects you and empowers you. The combination of kindness with emotional distance is an embodiment of Stoic wisdom. Balancing interaction with grace, steadfastly maintaining emotional integrity. Demonstrating respect for oneself and others showcases maturity and understanding. This approach, in the face of life's rejection, sails with inner peace and dignity. Displaying inner resilience, responding with composure and confidence. Lesson 12 teaches us that when someone ignores you, the impulse to showcase your struggles can be overwhelming. However, Stoic philosophy instructs us in the art of maintaining composure. By demonstrating inner resilience, impervious to external disruptions, you not only exhibit your strength to others but also serve as a reminder to yourself. This approach is not about denying feelings but handling them in a way that upholds dignity and self-esteem. In the face of being ignored, the urge to showcase your struggles can be overwhelming. Yet, Stoic philosophy guides us to remain composed. Demonstrating unaffectedness is not a facade but a genuine reflection of inner stability. Continue living with vitality and determination, not for the sake of putting on a show for others, but as a testament to your own strength. It's not about denying your feelings, but acknowledging them without letting them take the lead. Let composure and confidence be your guides, controlling what you can, including your actions, responses, and demeanor. Proceed with life confidently, showcasing your strength not only to others, but also as a reminder to yourself. It's a subtle yet powerful way to declare independence from others' opinions or actions. By not showcasing your struggles, you embrace the emotional resilience of Stoic philosophy. It's not about suppressing emotions, but handling them in a way that preserves dignity and self-respect. Displaying wisdom and integrity indicates a rootedness in character, impervious to external fluctuations. Responding to rejection is not just about making the world see, it's a reflection of your resilience and steadfastness. Now, put it into practice, embrace rejection, not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I look forward to hearing your stories of progressing towards success, so please click the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment below, sharing your journey, victories, or even challenges. Thank you for watching, and until next time.